Well, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's time for Sunday afternoon football. And I've got to say, it's good to be back here in Melbourne. The players... Here we go. It's the home team versus Fremantle. Finding the running player. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Sidebottom. Stabs the ball. Moore goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Handballs out into space. Degoe sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Stevenson handballs to his own advantage. Nice interception. He lays off the pass. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball has been bounced. Tapped by Grundy. Scoops up the bouncing ball. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Sends the Sharon on its way. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Reed kicks. A solid mark from Lowe.
Lowe really wears his heart on his sleeve. Hamling with an easy mark. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Sidebottom decides to play on. He steadies now in front of goal.
Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
He hand passes the ball. Reed with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Reed manages to sneak it through. All is in readiness. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce.
Grundy is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. He runs into the goal. The Dockers get the goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce straight down. Grundy really gets onto this one. Hamling with a big tackle that spills the ball loose. A good mark under the circumstances. Kicked by Blakely. Clean tap by Mundy. Handballs from the tackle. Takes possession. Reed starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Nice torpedo to Goey. Wins the hard ball. Here's a chance for Morgan. Hand passes. Was that for Stevenson? Low. A good drummer. Everton is streaming past and gets the footy. Knocks up his first touch. Thomas, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. A great effort. Stevenson winds it up 20 metres out, 25 metres out. Kicked at goal by Stevenson. Stevenson goes goalward. It's true. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Grundy knocks it down the field. Collected by Main. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Pearce takes it well. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. McCarthy taking a chance at goal. It goes through for a behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Moore has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Moore needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Hoskin Elliott handballs to space. He slams that on the boot. Walters with the ball. Puts boot to ball.
Crisp puts the ball in the hands of fate. Grundy had it, lost it. He picked it up off the ground. Whack. Have that, mate. Mundy with the kick. Kirsten has it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Puts boot to ball. Valentine drops the mark. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. McCarthy guides it, makes control of the ball. He gets a free kick. He kicks it. Oh, you beauty. What a kick, son. What a kick. Valentine with his first. The home team are in the lead by 5.
We'll be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to the Dockers. They are setting the standard out there, and it'll be interesting to see how the Dockers can come back after the break.
And here's the start of the second term.
If you can believe it, the mind can achieve it.
Grundy decisively. Clean tap by Hill, a favourable bounce. Puts the head down as he runs in. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 35 metres out. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. 40 metres out. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Marks. Gets boot to leather. He wins the contest. Choose to kick it. And the ball crosses over the boundary. The ball has been thrown in. Grundy really gets onto this one. Treloar going for number one. Treloar executes the goal well. He sinks his first goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punch by Grundy. Side bottom cool under pressure, releases in time. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Reed with a chance if he keeps a cool head. That play is as high-tech as it can play. Gains possession. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Logue covers some ground with that effort. The ball mopped up with the quick hands. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over.
Look, the Dockers haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Sandilands puts his boot on it. Pearce kicks the ball. McCarthy takes the mark.
A chance to add one more to his tally. The goal for Fremantle. He's bagged a couple now. The ball bouncing well. Sandland's timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Reed kicks. And the mark will be paid. Morgan getting into position for the kick. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number one. Fantastic goal by Morgan. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Punch by Grundy. Sandland's bumped. Subban with the bump. Gets the loose ball. Hand passes. Hill feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot.
Grundy is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. That's a mark. Gagoe lining up with the goals. He kicks the ball. A good contested mark there. Logue puts his boot on it.
Hoskin Elliott pummels in. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. He's misjudged the boundary line there. It'll be tossed in from the boundary. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Hogan didn't even get close to that tap. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. That's number two. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Deft touch from Grundy. Five comes away with the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
The Dockers just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. The ball crosses the line. The umpire wants to throw it in. He clears the ball. Main gets the ball. Blakely gets a favourable bounce. He takes possession. Hogan gives the ball to the running man. He's missed the goal.
It's not the score he was looking for. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Pearce, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Pearce with a great kick. The Dockers will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition.
Pearce is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
The ball picked up. McCarthy puts his head down and runs in. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. He kicks it. Goes wide for a behind. Disappointing kick there. A great effort.
McCarthy has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Walters kicks it. Score for Fremantle.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Grundy really gets onto this one. That's it for the second quarter. What do you think of it now, Richo?
I'd expect the coach will be asking for more of the same in the second half with a first half performance like that.
We're back for the third term.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Deft touch from Grundy. Quick kick out of the pack by Pendlebury. Deft touch from Breed. Collected by Spur. Scoops up the ball. Boots it. Hill looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Hamling has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Pendlebury with the football. Spur with a strong mark. Sending it on its way. The ball crosses the line.
It's a good throw in. Grundy gets onto the ball. The bouncing ball is controlled. Gets boot to leather. Deft touch from Hamling. Morgan picks it up. Dishes it off by hand. He runs into the goal. Thomas throws it. Clear as day. Booted by Everton. Marks.
Sheridan told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Main lining up with the goals. Spur gains the loose ball. He knocks it down. He hand passes it. Morgan kicks it straight through the big sticks.
All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. Tap by Sandilands. The bouncing ball is controlled. Clean tap by Fife. Mundy controls. Good tap from Mundy. Puts the head down as he runs in. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 40 metres from home. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Roughhead has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Subin shoots for goal. That's a goal.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Great bounce. Grundy nicely outclassing Sandilands. Hogan with the mark. Trims the grass with that one. Fife presents and takes the mark. Slams it on the boot. Mundy grabs that one. Pearce claims it.
Pearce obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He slams that on the boot. Treloar with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball. Stevenson with real good use of the body. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
Going for goal number 2. Marked by Lowe. Sends it on its way. That was a gutsy effort. Heads up the corridor. The loose ball picked up. That was a gutsy effort. Picked up under pressure. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Boots it. Side bottom with an easy mark.
Side bottom just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Hoskin Elliott kicks the ball. His run-up looks promising.
Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. Treloar gets his third. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Guided by Grundy. Hill collects. Nice interception. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
Bumps the pigskin. I guess it was worth a go. Narco has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. Did you like that term, Richo?
The Dockers will need to lift for the last quarter and remember that the pain of discipline is far less than the pain of regret.
That was a high-scoring third quarter. And the last quarter of this match is underway.
Ingenuity plus courage plus work equals miracles.
Ball up in the centre square. Guided by Grundy. Sandlands gets a nice bump from Treloar, and the ball spills free. Superb handball. Logue marks it. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Hands like dinner plates.
Fife has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Main takes possession. He boots it. Stevenson wins the contested ball. He gets the behind.
I would have expected him to nail that. Logue waiting for the man to free up. The ball bounced favourably for Weller. The umpire wants to ball it up. Sandlands hits it. A favourable bounce. Sheridan with the running catch. Goes short with a hand pass. Kicks. Hill guides it. McCarthy controls it. Finding the running player. Squeezes out a handball. Valentine is streaming past and gets the footy. He's racking up possessions. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Nice bounce.
Grundy is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Moore with the pickup. Rough head gets the footy. Fife hand passes the ball. Pendlebury gets a favourable bounce. He boots it.
Great mark under pressure. Willett boots it. Nice torpedo, Reed. The umpire simply says free kick with the grisly finality of the hangman. Spurk takes a low stab kick. Jams it on the boot now. A mark by Subban. Gets boot to high. Gathers the ball. He shows the quick hands. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. He grabs it on the run. Kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. That drop punt works well for Pendlebury. Nice mark there. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Hoskin Elliott going for number one. Hoskin Elliott just manages to sink it.
Hoskin Elliott really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Great bounce. Grundy taps. He gets his hands on the footy. Mundy won't be getting that pass from Fife. Guided by Hill, Kirsten controls it. McCarthy gets the ball. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him distance could be the problem. McCarthy gets a point. I would have expected him to nail that. Main up. Slams it on the boot. Beams shoots off the handball. Treloar with the torpedo. Deft touch from Weller. Takes control of the ball. Gets the ball on the boot. Oh, that's a powerful mark. Stevenson will be happy with goal number 2. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good tap from Grundy. Pick up by Hill. He gets a kick out of the pack. The mark is taken by Morgan. 35 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. That play is as high-tech as it can be. Sheridan kicks. Main with the mark. He kicked that one like my mother. And the ball goes out of bounds. You'll get a ball in. The ball is coming back into play. Cleared by Sandlands. Fremantle couldn't do it. The home team come away victorious with 63-47. Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure.